Mississippi passes the Protect Young Girls bill. So basically what this bill does, it bans transgender girls from competing with, they call them, I guess, cis-women. What we doing? Cis girls, I think. Women were born natural. It protects them from competing in sports with them. So basically it's saying transgender women can't compete with natural women in sports. So my question for the panel is, should transgender women, girls, we're going to start the age at 12. 12 and above. Should they be allowed to compete?
Hold up.
No.
Hold up.
Why you say that?
Because your base genetic is testosterone.
Right.
Like a better word.
Right. That's your
Especially if you're not taking your hormones. You're a man to me. Your genetics, your base genetics.
Hold up, Bob.
Right. Zaya and Peanut get into it.
Yeah,
you know, tough.
I definitely agree.
She still find a boy.
Yeah. I mean, because if you...
Nothing against their feelings or what they want to do at all. But your genetics, you came out.
Genetics says you're a boy.
Yeah.
I agree. Porshia, what you think?
I am a supporter of the LGBTQ plus community.
It's a plus.
As it relates to rights and also helping fight against discrimination where I can.
Right.
However, the argument, and this is just me talking with members of that community, as well as transgender females, for famous people that you can go and find. T.S. Madison has spoken out against this as well, about the competition wise. T.S. Madison is a transgender female. She now has a show on TV. She also used to do something similar to what you guys do with Kaya. The rapper Kaya, they had a show for a while called Queen's Court or something.
My name, my bad. Hey, they like that.
Hey,
but no, that's the Kaya you're talking about.
Yes.
That was a great concept. No, that was a great podcast. Don't keep going.
I just want
to let you know here with you, Porshia. I just want to let you know here. You went by yourself. You went by yourself.
T.S. Madison talked about this on one of her shows, and she talked about that MMA fighter. I don't know if you guys remember that competed in the female category. The transgender female competed and fractured someone's skull. In MMA fight, and I think it was right after that. That's what she said, that she didn't think that it was fair. So when you have members, just like in the Black community, that has certain, you can't help but to listen. I think also that children's perspective of them fighting with identity and understanding what that's like, that is a slap in the face. Others have suggested that they have their own category. To whether they compete against each other to make it fair. And I think it's a sensitive subject because we have female athletes that are saying that as a female, I'm able to do it, but you have someone who says I identify as a female. How can you say that they're not? So it's a tricky conversation, but Mississippi has made the decision, and it is law that it's not going to happen. And I do think Alabama's getting ready to follow suit.
I agree. I think it's not fair to the women. Imagine if you're an Olympic athlete and you've been training your whole entire life for the 100 meter. And, you get to the finals to determine who's going to the Olympics, and you have a transgender woman beside you. And, I mean, if, like Bill said, if they haven't really done the hormone regimen, then they're still pumping testosterone. They're a man underneath. And, you get ready to run the 100. It's not a competition at that point. And my biggest thing is the combat sports. Wrestling, boxing, MMA, that just shouldn't be. It's definitely not fair. So I'm going to say that I agree with the state of Mississippi, and I think a lot of transgender women will probably agree the same. I don't know any transgender women, but I would think common sense says, come on. I mean, at least create a separate category for them to compete versus them competing against other girls.
First thing come to mind is Joanna Man.
I mean, that's true.
I threw all the political terms and everything we political say. I think of Joanna Man. Then Joanna had to go. She had to go, didn't it? You feel me?
And then taking the hormones. So you was testosterone the whole time. Just knocking
She
them
shot
down.
the folks and
You
crossing
feel me?
Because a lot of people identify as a woman without any hormones.
Right.
And you identify as a woman without any hormones, and you're about to compete against a female.
Right.
It's unfair.
I heard a stat yesterday. The world record for the fastest underhand pitch is 107 miles per hour. That was done by a man. You know, the fastest female was something like 60. And so that just tells you the difference in the species. You know what I'm saying? Like that shouldn't be at all.
That's big. That's big.
That's a great analysis.
Joanna had to go. But it's so crazy to me because it get big, like on jokingly, you know what I'm saying, y'all going too good. But if for real, bro, Joanna in the shower with these folks.
Yeah.
So,
what?
That movie would not fly nowadays.
What?
That movie would not